Hey guys, welcome to Daily Driven. This is our 2002 Nissan Altima that we picked up for just $350. There's already a part 1 out on the channel about this, but basically the story goes is it has some problems, mainly though it's cosmetic, so we bought this to try to flip it, yeah, today we're going to be putting a paint job on it. So this is kind of giving you a general overview of how bad the outside is. It's pretty rough. I didn't do too much as far as actually fixing like these door handles and stuff that are broken. It just wasn't really, the type of thing for me. I more wanted just to do it as an art project to see how good this paint was. So anyway, we're going to be using Rustoleum turbo cans. That's the big tall cans. We're going to do a gloss white, and yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. So let's check it out. So just on the prep work side of things, I started off by pressure washing it, which got a lot of the loose paint flakes off, so that was good. Then I cleaned the windows with some Windex and a razor blade, and that got off all the old nasty paint that the previous owners didn't feel like taping off the windows, so that got everywhere. And then I finally just sanded it down with some 320 before washing it again this final time. So yeah, that was kind of all the prep work I did. Not super intense, but still want to mention it. So yeah. So this is kind of where we stand now. Everything's sanded, it's been washed. My main gauge for when it's ready to paint is my hands clean. If I can do that and not have any stuff on my hands, then I call it pretty good where it'll accept paint. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Prep work's not the greatest. There's definitely going to be some spots that are going to show through, but I mean, doesn't really matter with a paint job like this anyway. So this is some problem area that I'm worried about right here. This, you can hear, I mean, it's rough, and it's just where the paint is flaked off since we did it. So, and then this is actually not going to be too bad because it's pretty smooth. You might still be able to see it, but not that worried about it. So yeah, other than that, like I said, that's the tape residue from the last people who tried to paint it. But I mean, it's all sanded, it's all ready to go. So we're going to start taping, then we'll paint this thing. So got it all taped up. This is probably the most arduous and annoying process, or part of the process, I should say. Took me about 2 hours to do the whole thing. It's not perfect, but I think it'll be more than fine considering our starting point. Headlights, I did the grill, I'm going to leave it black. And then, of course, sunroof. Now, this is by far the hardest part. What I like to do is just stuff some bags in there and then shut the hood real hard. So, and that up there. Windows, of course. Mirrors are just tape. These are just some contractor bags I got, so I just wrapped them around the wheels. Back. Tail lights actually utilized some of the already there tape, so that was nice. And then more bags. Other side. Yeah, so not too bad. Now it's time to paint. So get back with you guys in a second. So this is what we're using. The Rustoleum turbo cans. And these big boy cans. Alright guys, so there it is, all finished up. Wish I could have recorded, me actually spraying it, but I didn't have my tripod set up stuff. So, but I think it looks pretty good. I think 7 cans is probably the number for this car. This is with 5. And I mean, it's good for what it is. I think it'll definitely help us sell it, just because now it's all one nice color. But you can see some spots, I mean, this door is still really bad. So we're just gonna chalk that up to not enough prep. But I mean, overall, it looks pretty good. I think it'll be just fine, but there's certain spots where you can tell that it just needed just a little bit more. So yeah, I think 7 cans is probably the number. But all in all, this was about $75 in paint and about 5 hours of time. And I think we have drastically improved the look of this car. What do you guys think? In a little while, I'll let it bake in, and then I'm gonna come out here and pull this off, and then we'll check it out then. Well guys, here it is, it's done. Yeah, definitely some rough spots, but overall, from standing about right here, I'd say we did a pretty dang good job. Think about this, about 70 bucks and, I don't know, 5-6 hours of time. I'd say it's worth it. I'm really glad I left the grill black, because I was debating on painting it too, but I think it really set the looks off that it's black. So full disclosure, this car's actually already sold. This whole video has been shot a couple months ago, and I'm just now uploading it for various reasons. Anyway, long story short, yep, the car sold for $1,200, which is just about 3 times profit on it, which I'm very happy about. I ended up not getting the power steering fixed. I really wanted to get around 1800 for it after we fixed that, but I found a guy and we basically settled on 1200, and then he could deal with the power steering stuff. Like I said, I really wanted to go through that, but at the time I had just made another purchase and I really needed the space in the driveway. So this did exactly what I wanted it to do, though, as a proof of concept for this Rustoleum turbo cans. I've really planned to use this a lot in the future just because of how great it turned out. And truly, after this car dried and it baked in, the finish on it was awesome. And it was never like no other spray paint I've ever used. You can wash it and it acts like it has a clear coat and everything. So I highly recommend it.